Inconsistent.
Try that in a small town. I get it. But that was super tone, deaf tone, don't. Now he wants to join us.
Now he wants to be a freaking street.
Because we were going to join somebody else. And he was like, nah, talk to me.
Got jealous. That's what it was.
Talk to me.
Háblame.
Háblame a mí.
My nigga's hair, bro.
So let's switch to.
What are you doing now?
I'm growing it back out. And I'm eating a Arbys sandwich, the brisket joint. I added extra brisket.
Oh, that sounds so good. Is it juicy?
Oh, juicy madusi.
I love brisket.
I love Juicy Doocy. You stupid bitch. What you're eating? That's what you're doing?
I didn't know y'all were recording, right?
Ah! How's your OnlyFans going?
You gotta lay off that meat, bro. Oh my God, Mike.
He's happy. Leave him alone.
Jesus Christ.
He's happy.
I feel like
I like the glasses.
like my glasses, my Ray Charles.
Put your phone sideways, bitch. Turn that shit.
You want to see him wide?
I want to see him really wide.
We want to make sure you fit in the screen.
Bang.
Look at that brisket,
God
boy.
damn.
Jeez.
God damn.
Got him.
nigga.
That does look good, though.
That does actually look. Is
Bro,
that a bagel?
go to Arby's. Nah, nigga.
We have the meats.
Yes, they do.
They got the meats, boy.
What is that on top? Is that a onion ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, fried onions, nigga.
Oh, my God.
It's a whole meal.
My heart is skipping. Like, I feel like I can't.
This has become an episode of a mukbang episode.
How are you doing? How are you doing with your Christianity? How you doing with your Christianity now that aliens are real? You okay?
Just like the vaccine helped you, right?
It did. We can see out of our third eye now. Now we see.
I mean, come on, admit you guys were wrong.
I wasn't wrong.
I've been right all along.
I still got my job.
I still got my job.
That's bad.
I don't know.
I think you
How
had that word attack.
could it be that the vaccine flushed out of our systems already into the toilet?
No, it changes your blood, he said. It changes your DNA.
Yeah.
There's, bro.
You're the
It goes pretty deep.
What do you mean?
They have a whole group of people. At first it started like, oh, we're pure bloods. Meaning they didn't get the vaccine, so their blood is pure. And it went down a rabbit hole where it's the next Third Reich. Like, it's like racist almost.
Of what? Aliens?
No, if you didn't get the vaccine. They look at people that got the vaccine versus people that don't get the vaccine as two different people. You might as well be an alien. You know what I'm saying? They have their own websites. Well, it's like not OnlyFans. What was that when you find somebody
as a person who's unvaccinated and a pureblood?
Right. Okay.
I want to explain to you guys that
they're going to bring the end of the world, 100%.
No, we're concerned, bro, about you guys who took the vaccine.
We're concerned.
We're concerned about the
ones that didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is? You guys stop listening to Joe Rogan.
Mitch McConnell, he stopped just to give you life. He froze.
So that
you can live.
He froze on the third day. That's hilarious.
That's good. I like that one.
Bro.
Right. So aliens, are they real? What do you think?
Brisket is real. Let me tell you.
Imagine aliens taste delicious.
If an alien...
Imagine we find out they taste good. Because somebody's going to try it.
But you know what the problem is for me?
People eat anything.
Why did I think about the cone heads? Because the Arbys logo looks like a cone head.
They put the hat on to cover the cone.
So, imagine aliens were tasty?
Imagine they were OD tasty. And then we just start fighting them just to kill them and eat them. Then we become the bad guys of that story.
I mean, but if
automatically we're the bad guy.
Yeah. And the aliens are on the run. Like, we're overpowering them. And they're like, we can't believe it. We're literally just eating their children.
We can't reverse the technology? What the fuck?
No, we just bring them to farms. We made them, and we have like farms of them, like jail.
And we destroyed their ship so they can't leave.
Yeah, we just eat them.
So you saw the whole alien conference thing, or did you watch clips like this faggot and me?
Me too.
Yeah, see, that's how everybody watches.
Hold on,
nobody watches the whole thing.
I didn't watch it, but I put my headphones on and listened to it for like an hour while I was working. But it got boring, so I stopped.
It got boring, yeah.
Because they're not saying anything.
The main point of that whole conversation was literally narrowed down within a minute.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, you guys are just now giving us a vague answer of, yeah, there might be real. And for me, it's like, if I didn't see them, y'all not bringing pictures like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
I don't want to hear.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
Bro, did you see the pictures she brought to Congress?
Yeah.
Of what?
She bought
of Hunter
from Hunter Biden, like naked with prostitutes, and she put it up. She's like, right, look at this guy.
She was like, that's Hunter, right? She was like, who's this lady?
What was the goal for that to happen?
I don't know. Just to buy brownie points for everybody else.
No, so the goal was to show that he was doing illegal activities, such as, it's called
Splaining?
Manhandling that ass.
Manhandling that ass. Something.
I like that.
It was a law that basically, like, he broke, and with proof, and after she questions, mind you, the whistleblower, who then says, yeah, he was utilizing funds towards prostitutes.
That's the way to do it. Just like the mayor.
What did the mayor do?
Remember, he was using it for taxi rides or something, and they caught him
for campaigning.
Yeah.
Bloomberg,
yeah. Got him.
Yep. Got him.
So, do you think that there are aliens now, Mike, in your minivan?
No, I don't believe in aliens. I believe that. I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus.
What if it was our secret technology, our secret space station that we don't know about, and something happened and it fell, and random people found it, like, oh my god, the aliens, and we had to like do a cover up. Oh yeah, aliens.
So we have a secret base on the moon.
Not a secret, completely different side, NASA, that secret agency. We have all sorts of stuff. One of them crashed. Regular people saw it and was like, oh my god, I found an alien spacecraft.
I'm at an alien space station right now.
Oh, he's gonna do sabotage.
Oh, did you see the wires?
Yo, just drive straight into that, bro. Take it all out. Wipe off your crumbs. Jeez, look at him. It's all over your shirt, bro.
My guy, that was the best sandwich. That was the best sandwich I've ever had.
Still there.
It's still in your shirt, yeah.
Oh my god.
Eat it.
I'll save that for later. No.
God damn, you fat fuck.
Wait, hold on. Do you want aliens to be real?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
So
you're like, damn, they're not. I know they're not real, but damn, I really wish they were.
It'd be fun. Thinking like, I believe in outside forces for sure, but to label them as alien simply means just like
Mexicans,
unknown. Yeah, like it's like unknown to the foreigner.
Yeah,
they're foreigners.
Yeah.
The Bible talks a lot about foreigners, sojourners, right?
Yeah.
The Bible has crazy stories of things coming into Earth. I mean, look at Ezekiel. That's a wild story. It wasn't people mistakenly say things like, if there was an alien, would you stop believing in the Bible? I'm like, first of all, the Bible said these things before these atheists. They're taking our ideas, putting names on them, and basically trying to use them against us. It's weird.
But do you want them to be real?
But do you want them? It's like, back to my question.
I want a spaceship to land in the White House lawn. That would be like, finally, we got chaos.
Yeah, but niggas will still think that shit is fake.
Good. Let them think whatever they want. I just want it to happen. I don't care what everybody else believes. I just want an alien spaceship to land, and I want it to be like something going on. Everything that's going on in the world would flip upside down. Everything would change if an alien was to land on the White House lawn and be like, "Hi, I'm here. Take me to your leader." I would not take him to Joe Biden. I would take him somewhere else.
I would take him to...
Joe Biden is not the guy I want talking to the first alien.
Yeah.
There's nobody in that White House. I'd be like, yeah, talk to this guy.
Yeah, like,
let's go somewhere else.
Oh, man, that would be
I would
tricky.
bring him to Joe Rogan and be like, yeah, this is probably the best guy you talk to, honestly.
Yo, in this day and age, Joe Rogan seems like
He's probably the best one, right?
How did Joe Rogan become the spokesman for humanity?
I know. It sucks, but that's what we have. Because he's fair. He's fair.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's the timeline we're in.
Like, did you see the podcast where he talked to the guy that was a Christian?
Yeah.
He was asking fair questions. He was challenging him, which I thought.
Are you talking about the guy that was What Is a Woman? That guy?
No. It was a recent podcast. And the guy was a Christian, and the guy was, talking to Joe Rogan, whatever. And Joe Rogan was pressing him on things of faith. And I thought, yeah, that's fair. This good. You should challenge. You should feel like you have to get challenged all the time.
It was cool though. I liked that interview.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I just wish.
Yeah.
I just wish the guy. There was a point where Joe Rogan was like, "Yeah, how can we trust the Bible?" Because first it was translated.
I know he was
then
mad.
it was translated to this. Then it was translated. I wish the guy would be like, "No, that's not how it works. It doesn't get translated 50 times before it goes to English."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only because Joe Rogan keeps saying that on the podcast, and every time I hear him, like, somebody please correct this guy.
Right. I thought he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
But this guy started going, yeah. I know. I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, what do you agree
argue
with?
what point? What's the argument?
Because Joe Rogan has this thing where he goes, "How can we trust the Bible? At first it was in Hebrew, then they translated it to Greek, then they translated it to Latin, and then they translated it to this."
Universal translator. What the fuck?
But he's saying basically because you translate it from one to another, like a line,
You
lose stuff in translation.
It becomes telephone.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But that's not how it goes. They always
That's not
go
how
back
it
to the originals. No matter
Yeah.
what language it is. It always goes back to the original. You know? But nobody said that to him. So in his head, he thinks, it's a game of telephone. That's why we can't trust it. That's right.
Yo,
But
that
nobody
was
corrects him.
I'm gonna say that probably 3 times throughout this episode.
Well, you better climb another 20 minutes on that treadmill. You better add it. Oh,
I'm
God.
fat.
Me too. You saw that?
I did. It jiggled like a wing.
I'm not that fat.
Let's see you flex. Let's see what you got.
I almost want to take my shirt off.
Oh,
So you can see what I got going on.
qué lindo.
Oh, gosh.
You do nothing about that gut, though, right? Nope.
Hold on, let me put this further.
I'm talking to you, Noel.
He's running out of breath. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm bulking now. I'm not.
You're just
I'll put the
bulking.
I'll
camera
cut
up.
later on. Right now, I need to bulk.
You
I
just
need to
bulk.
use what I have.
To bulk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You use it because I'm not gonna gain. I don't plan on gaining more weight. I'm just gonna use what I already have, and then eventually, when I feel like okay, I'm at the level I want to be fit, then I'll start cutting,
The bulk.
and then I can just stay where I'm at there.
But so you're gonna keep the beer belly, the dad belly.
I'm hoping eventually when I cut, it goes away. But that's the last. That's the first thing on is the last one off. The first thing
So
that
when
came
you
was the
guys-
belly. So that's the last
When
thing
I-
you lose. You lose everything else before that.
That's
Yeah,
mainly
when I
only
bet-
because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to your ankles.
I wish it did.
When I met you
I just
guys
wear long
about
pants.
what is it? Damn, nigga.
You were 12.
No, I knew y'all niggas. No, like
You were 12.
so about like 13 years ago, and I met y'all niggas, right? I was exactly like 100 pounds soaking wet, bro. Right? Fast forward 13 years later, I was hitting the gym crazy after I left the church, right? Going in, bro. Yo, but I wanted to gain weight, right? So I was eating, I started bulking like crazy. I was eating every 3 hours a heavy meal. Wow, and eating and working out and doing what I got to do. Fast forward, I'm 32 years old now, right? I've been 180 since I was 29. And because this is where I want to keep it until it's, until it levels out and I look lean and cut and no body fat.
You're 180 pounds?
Yeah.
That's because you're 5 feet tall, right?
How you 5'4"?
5'4", yeah. But I cut 180 pounds, right? So I'm 100. I've been 180 pounds for the past 2 years. No matter, and I weigh myself consistently throughout these 2 years.
Also pandemic?
Yeah, also pandemic, baby fat. Yo, let me tell you.
How you borrowing baby fat for pandemic?
Listen, I tried to keep up with my... I ate babies. No, I tried to keep up with my wife when she was pregnant.
That's a great excuse. Let's be heavy together.
Don't fucking do that. Bro, she lost weight during the pregnancy, and I gained 30 pounds. I was 150 before.
That's not uncommon for the nigga to get weight during pregnancy.
I gain weight too, yeah. I'm losing it slowly. I'm not trying to lose weight. It's just happening because I've been so active. Especially when I start joining the baseball.
Don't do it.
I'm going to start losing weight when I play baseball. Watch, you're going to see.
It's going to be winter.
I joined a baseball team.
This nigga joined a baseball team.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to be skinny?
No, he's having a midlife crisis.
They asked me. They're like, yo, you want to join? I want you to join my team. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Screw it. I never did it before. I'm just going to go for it.
He's trying to find a man. He doesn't realize he has one already.
So I figured I might as well do it. It's once a week.
Do they know you don't? Do they know you never played baseball in your life?
Half the team don't play baseball.
They know this nigga.
Yeah.
They know this. Yeah. He's pretending to do sports like he's catching up in life.
So
let me be a regular.
So half the team
regular guy.
Half the team don't play.
And of course he's gonna pick softball, right? With a bat and a balls.
Well, that's what they offer.
Swinging.
Balls. He's gonna be standing there like this, and they're gonna be like, "Noel, you need the bat."
And now is it every sport that the niggas slap each other ass? Not golf.
Not golf. I don't know.
Tennis, they're not doing that.
Team sports.
I think you could slap ass in any sport.
So the arch niggas are not arching their butts and slapping it.
You never know.
I've seen ass slapping go on in handball.
That's a team sport, though. You have a teammate.
That's also the block. That's also the block.
It was a one.
That does make sense that the team ones is the one that slaps ass.
They're like, yeah, good game, yeah.
Yeah, slap it like, yeah.
A mini plug.
I think I'm gonna the first play of the game. I'm gonna do it to somebody. They're like, bro, we just started playing. What are you doing?
You gotta lead into that.
I don't even know you. What are you doing?
Hit a ball.
I just met you today. I'm not gonna meet the team to the first day.
I'm not gonna fly by.
So bad.
Well, you basically what he says is this: I don't care whether we win or lose. I just want us to freaking play.
And when is this happening? So I could call you.
It's supposed to happen in a few more weeks.
Yo, Noel, Jose just described this like when I said I was gonna, I would slap ass like this.
Yeah.
Right.
You practice that, okay?
He described it as a mini plug.
Yeah.
He caught it.
We cannot go past.
He keeps avoiding the alien question. This guy.
He does.
So okay, let's go back to aliens. I think.
What the fuck does your shirt say? Because it looks like dripping cum.
It's Metallica.
It says, "I love it when you call me Big Papa."
Oh.
Because I'm a dad now.
So, would you got that at Walmart? What is that?
And what's the image behind it?
Actually, I made it.
What is it?
I made it.
Is it a city?
I printed it on myself.
Oh, it's a city.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was dripping cum. All right.
City on my back, nigga.
On your back, okay. So aliens, right? What do you think?
No.
And you can't use demons.
He doesn't want them to be real. I don't think so. I on the other hand,
So-
please let there be hate.
If they're not
So,
demons,
I
what
don't-
are they if they don't
know,
exist?
I don't know what. Okay, I just gave an answer, right? My answer was this. While you were gone, I said,
He wasn't.
for
gone, he was
me,
always here.
alien.
You don't understand. He was always here.
For me,
His headphones
me,
reached
alien-
to the kitchen and back.
Yeah, I'd be going to the kitchen making a meal while going on live.
Yeah. He
Oh,
hears.
okay.
He just can't talk. He's just,
oh, they're wireless. They're wireless.
No, they just have a ridiculously long wire that I could take anywhere in my apartment. So while I was sitting in the toilet,
He went to the
I was
bathroom?
listening
Yeah.
to you guys talking,
Yeah,
and I was
he
laughing.
I heard you laugh. I was like,
So back to the aliens. If they're not demons. Like you can't use demons. They either exist, don't exist, but they're not demons. What would they be? If not,
so,
then they
wait,
don't
this is
exist.
what I'm trying to.
Human
But you,
fucking-
I'm setting up what he can and cannot believe it.
You can only believe if it's alien or not. That's it. Believe what I want, and that's it.
he's like, these are clearly your parameters.
All right, wait, hold on. All right. All right, forget about aliens. What about Bigfoot? You think Bigfoot's real?
Bigfoot. Look at his face. He look like
He's like, wait a minute, hold
Bigfoot-
on now.
he's gonna-
I've looked into it.
Bigfoot's gonna pop
I've
off
seen
at
the
the back.
footprints.
I think
They
I think
found fur.
I think Bigfoot is some sort of like
mutation.
Giganthopithecus.
What?
what did you just say?
Giganthopithecus. It's like a old creature.
Sounds like a 2-year-old trying
It's
to say
extinct.
photosynthesis.
But it's basically like a giant monkey, basically. It's the biggest monkey ever in the world.
Okay, that makes sense. It's a giant cantaloupe.
The only thing is that we would have saw.
yeah, like why aren't there monkeys on this side of the world?
They
we
are.
killed them.
No, they are. Yeah,
They're in Harlem.
they're down south. Whoa, got him.
Got him again.
There's a
You know,
video of
it was like-
Shaquille
I
O'Neal.
could see you were like, boom.
Shaquille O'Neal said that when he goes to the zoo and the gorillas see him, they look at him like, "Huh?
Nigga, you belong on this
You
side.
belong on this side."
Yeah. He's like, how you get out there?
So aliens are what?
Aliens are mentioned in the Bible.
All right.
Is Christianity doomed if aliens pop off on the white lawn? The lawn.
I was just explaining this to Noel that for me personally, historically, Christianity, in the Bible is where the idea of aliens
Well,
even
just
comes from.
answer the question though.
It doesn't.
Is Christianity
Is Christianity doomed
is
How would it be doomed if this is our core belief system?
it's yeah, I know, but do you think everybody in the mega church down the block from your house knows that? They don't know that.
No.
You got to think about what they're gonna do.
I would be like, okay, let's discuss these things, right? And we understand them. They'll be like, okay, yeah, those are angels.
What would the Pope say if it's live? The Biden is introducing an alien.
The Pope will be like,
Wait.
the aliens can be saved,
Noel,
and everybody's gonna
Jose,
go.
Jose, what does the word alien mean?
Foreign.
Right? Just foreign to this person. So, yes, an angel would technically be an alien. It would be foreign.
We're
to us.
asking you what about Christian, not you personally.
We're saying what happens if the president just got off
The phone.
live TV, the phone. Nigga, no, not the telephone.
Yeah, I'm
the
talking to the most narrow-minded individual.
I'm just saying, what do you think will pop off? Live reporting in all channels, your TikTok, everything, your whole phone is blowing up. Live conference, like you can't even shut it off. It's the internet's broken, and all you see is the president.
Internet is broken.
You see
The internet is broken.
You see Biden awake, conscious and awake, and he's introducing Pablo, the alien with the big white head.
Wait, hold on. Is his name Pablo?
Might as well be.
Okay. I just wanted because that one made association.
And
People are like, wait a
you see Pablo on the screen.
Yeah.
You see Pablo on the screen. Look at me, bitch. You see Pablo on the screen, and you can hear what Pablo's saying. You can feel or sense what he's saying because he's telepathic. But he's not. He doesn't have a mouth to talk, and he's saying that we're here to help you advance and come together and show you the universe.
You just gotta get this.
What happens?
You just gotta get this mark on your forehead, so we know you're down with the cause.
No, don't make it Christian.
All right.
Don't make it too Christian.
No.
Okay, so you want. You're
I
telling
just
me-
think the church, what we call the visible church, is done.
Done. They wouldn't exist anymore.
They're first of all, 99% of them don't believe for real anyway. They just go to church for fun.
Ooh. Would there be another church of aliens?
Yeah, the people are gonna make up their own faith. They make up cults for freaking Sasquatch.
Jesus would lose.
No, Jesus always wins.
Oh, wow.
So you can't beat
Christians,
it.
right.
Always wins. Yeah, he always wins.
So who's gonna win?
Jesus is the hero.
All right. So this is the thing.
Church is done.
If this was the whole
The
idea,
real believers, though,
They're good.
they're good.
some of the initial Christians, right, who heard about Project Bluebeam, for example, stated that they're going to utilize Project Bluebeam for when Christians get taken up into heaven by the angels, right? And they're going to say that
Did we just talk about this?
the aliens
I feel like we
took
just said
them.
this.
I know, but we gotta have it on camera. We gotta have this on camera.
We talked about. I feel like we talked about this last podcast.
What did we
Right?
talk about?
When the rapture
So instead of
happens, they're gonna think it's the aliens.
and
They're gonna say
that's how they
aliens.
fool the people. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of tomfoolery going on, basically.
Okay.
They don't even need to do that to fool the people.
So basically, when
People are so much more simple.
But this is the thing: people aren't. Yo, bro, do you know how many people in this world actually read books? It's not a big percentage.
No,
That's for sure.
forget about books. Any sort of information.
Forget about books.
None.
Any sort of information. Yeah.
Any information. The percentage of people that absorb information is so small.
Small. So, and this is why I feel like it's
And
even
I think
more-
from 1 to 10 on level of smartness, I think I'm even lower than a 5. I don't think I'm that smart. And the vast majority of people are below me.
what
or
I'm saying is,
you know what I'm saying?
as far as I'm
I think-
not saying on
I
tier,
think my level of
I'm not-
is like
I'm not
maybe
discussing-
half. No,
All right,
we're,
right.
we're both talking at the same time.
Yeah. First of all, hold on a second.
I just think-
I'm not saying tier of smart. I'm just saying tier of like just percentage wise of people who are seeking information. Just seeking information, like some sort of, reading a book, like looking at an article.
But
looking
even the
at-
niggas
Watching a
scrolling on
documentary?
TikTok are seeking information.
TikTok is
I know,
Find
but-
what
but
you're
the
saying.
more- the
TikTok
more
is
you
giving
climb-
information.
Yo, TikTok is giving information.
The problem with
But-
TikTok is that they don't give you all the information. They give you a little snippet, and then you believe it, and then nobody goes deeper into it. And they didn't find. Oh, he's actually talking bullcrap. This is not real. People
I
get
got
stuck on
real
whatever's the
lazy.
TikTok.
I started doing my TikTok is basically just reading the Bible, right? And I got lazy and stopped posting those videos because I was like, I got this new phone, the Android, and I just was like, I don't know how to screen record and do it in a way that Apple did it so easily. And, you know what I'm saying? Like Apple, I would just read it, boom, record, upload it, done. With Android, I gotta cut, I gotta edit. I was like, all right, I can't do this. I'm done.
But doesn't Okay.
But you still learn from TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot from TikTok.
Yeah, you're learning. So what are we
But
talking
I
about?
wouldn't trust everything.
All right. If
Yeah.
let me ask this question: from
Well-
1 to 10, if 1 was you are dumb as book, 10 is like you're freaking a prodigy. Where do you think number wise you fall in your intelligence?
In my intelligence, I think I'm a prodigy for sure. I started.
So you're 10.
So I started doing my ABCs. I remember my mom in a text list. I was no. Listen, all right.
You ever seen the memes of the recipes? When people talk about recipes, they're like, I just want a recipe, but they start telling me a whole story of their life before they give me the stupid recipe.
I thought you
That's what just happened.
That's
I
what
start learning my ABCs at a young age.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna do.
All right. While you finish thinking about your story, what number are you, Noel?
I think I'm a good 8.
There's a lot of smart.
Okay, we got an 8.
There's a lot of smart people in this world.
There's a lot of smart people. Where do you fall And it's not comparing about other people. It's not about comparing. You see what you just did?
But that's the level.
The question was...
The number 10 has to be the smartest person. The number 1 has to be the dumbest person.
Yeah, like it
has to be that.
I did the chemistries, right? I did the calculuses. I did
that don't mean
physics.
This nigga's driving a cab.
He said a number 8. What number you?
I think I'm about 8.
I want to say 4 or 5. Somewhere around that range.
Smartness.
I can see that.
There's so many smart people in this world, bro. There's a lot of dumb people.
But you're not comparing based on number. You're comparing on what you think you know.
Right.
What I know.
Yeah, compared to the knowledge of the world.
Right. Do you know calculus?
There you go.
Nigga too.
Now we're talking.
I think...
I was going to say for myself, just to throw it out there, 3. And I felt like that was high.
No, that's reasonable.
I think if I got the information, I could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gave me all the information, I could kind of figure it out. But I'm not going to waste my time trying to chase a degree that's useless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to bother with that.
Yeah.
Especially if we live in the age of... Useless? I'm not going to...
Yo, I remember I used to say that, right? And...
You have 2 degrees that you don't use. Completely useless. Amen.
I'm just saying, that information that the degree would give me, I can get it right now.
Yeah.
Yo, one day I told that exact thing.
Unless it's my job. If I want it as a career, it's like, all right, now I got to chase this because that's just the way.
Go ahead. What were you going to say, Mike?
So there's this pastor named Lewis, right? Who I told that to one day.
Ex-pastor.
Formerly.
Yeah, I love that guy. Yo, he put it in this perspective for me. He was like, you know, he was like, so you think you don't need a degree, right? I was like, nah, I can just learn it on my own. He was like, okay. He was like, so what about the people who don't think in terms of the possibility of somebody learning this on their own, and they only hire based on the level of degree they've achieved?
I would say that's how you got your degree, nigga. Because a bunch of niggas experience shit, put it in the textbook, and you're borrowing knowledge.
Yeah.
But that's what we're saying. That's what he's saying. So basically, there are people out there who aren't going to hire based on what they think you know. They're going to hire you based on what is proven that you at least know. You understand?
Basically what I said. If it's my job, then you got to do it. But right, as people, we don't need that crap.
School.
I decided to pursue...
Unless you're like medical, because there's a lot of backup information you need before you learn certain things. You need to learn a lot before. So you kind of need that knowledge, the progression of knowledge, and not just the knowledge.
A lawyer.
Right.
Lawyer, so, you need a lot of background knowledge.
Plumber.
Right. So, like, for example, I became
but that's more learning hands-on. That's why you become an apprentice.
Yeah. Right. Like, I'm pursuing a career in chemical engineering. You know what I'm saying? Where I pulled this out of a hat. Right? Bro, one of my friends told me this. He said, yo, he was like, that's like, you know, saying, because I told him I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is me putting my foot in my mouth, right? And telling him, yo, I believe like I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He goes, yeah, but there's certain things you gotta be a genius for. He was like, yo, like, you can't just become a chemical engineer because Christ strengthened you. And I was like, a word? And I was like, and that to me, bro, hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna prove this guy wrong.
Are you telling me you got your degree just to prove somebody wrong? You probably don't even talk to that nigga anymore.
That sounds like Mike.
That does sound like Mike. And if we're on the topic of conspiracy, because this nigga's a troll for conspiracies, your windows look like they're fake. Like the world is warping around you.
Yeah, it looks like a TV screen. 100%.
Is that Mitch McConnell? Are you doing a Mitch McConnell?
Got a little bit of a jig.
That nigga was like that.
You know what's happening? Warp speed.
I was like, is he about to cry? No, you didn't see the lady.
He's experienced his whole life.
You didn't see when he was talking, the white lady walked up to him and tapped his arm?
Remember I told you that? I
You told
told you, bro. It gets. Yo,
But you see how I wasn't influenced by that because I don't do TikTok. I don't do social media. I got first of all,
Wait, hold
I
on,
got
hold on, wait.
social media for 2 accounts, and I'm not on this shit.
Yo, Mike, what do you think she did when she tapped him?
What happened there?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. She rebooted him like Data
Yeah.
has the secret button that he
Yeah.
only told Jody of LaForge about.
That's what I'm saying. She must have updated his system. And then later on, when they were behind the scenes, she was like, "What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you I can control you?" He's like, "I'm so sorry. I'll obey anything you say."
Yo, honestly, if I was to control someone, if I had a power, it would be that I was able to like make your heart pop.
Wow.
Where I would tell you, I want you to give me fellatio.
What if I just make? What if it's why you make
And I
a
wanna-
heart pop? Why that? Why can't it be like I could just make you come on command?
No, it gotta be something.
So
where
while
it's-
you're working, I
No,
just blink.
because
And you're like,
there's-
oh,
no.
right, you're in the middle of job. You're
No.
like, oh my god, I hate this guy. He controls my
because
life.
no, because of that part right there, because of what you just said. So I would want to threaten your life where you would feel it. I would be like, you gotta give me fellatio. You'd be like, nigga, I ain't doing shit, you faggot, and I'd be like, ugh. And you'd be like, oh, okay,
Or you just die.
huh?
So you
No, I want you to do what I want you to do. I want to control people.
Yeah, but I think the people.
He
would
sounds
fight
like he
back.
just wants to make more fags.
I know. I think people would fight. I think people would fight back. If it was something like that, where it's like either do this or
You
die.
can't.
Oh
not?
my
Because
god!
if you try to attack me right now and I had that power, I would make it to the point where you're like, okay, stop fucking around, stop around. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Oh
People
my
would just
god!
keep doing that over and over. Nobody will do it.
Pop.
And you just die.
Next.
Yeah, there you go.
Like you said with the simulation thing in the last episode that just happened.
What about what? What do you say?
You said that, you would have a bunch of clones, bad batch reset.
Oh,
They
yeah,
over-
reset. Next.
That's what you're describing.
That's the a bunch of Jamie Foxxes.
A bunch of
Next.
Jamie Foxxes.
He's not following the
What, you
rules.
think Jamie
Kill
Foxx
him.
is cloned, Mr. Arby?
We have the meat. And how do they get them to develop so fast?
Word.
What's the theory on that?
Technology. I think
It's just
that
this
you guys,
amorphous.
I
It
think
exists.
you
It's
guys-
almost like the. You ever seen the thing in the story? I forgot what it's called. They call it a Mary Jane when it's a person, where they're like, "There's only one way to solve this problem, and it has to be magic." You know what I mean?
So
like
I wanna
they
explain
make something happen. It's just like, what the hell? It just came out of left field.
Oh, so it's
I've heard-
brujeria.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, this technology. Okay, but what is it? Like, we've never seen anything
So-
even close to it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Does it exist?
So you know how people would say things like, "Oh, we got fluoride in our water. We got this in our water and that," right? All these different chemicals, right?
Yeah.
And at the time, I remember thinking,
Joel
like, I know
Cespedes.
nothing.
Cespedes?
and-
Cespedes? He's
Cepeda.
the one that puts it in there. You know that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Stanavia.
Yeah, they put it in there.
They put it in there. Oh, I was having such a great conversation. I should have recorded it. Go ahead. Go. What were you gonna say?
should
Sorry.
ask him. Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I thought about it like this. I was like, you know what? It would be beneficial for me to become a chemical engineer, just so that I can truly confirm what I'm hearing and what I'm preaching, to be honest. Because I would say things all the time, like, yo, bro, there's fucking fluoride in the water. I'm from Brooklyn. We would just talk all kinds of crazy shit,
Like we're
Right?
doing right now.
like we're doing right now,
Yeah.
right? But I had not the slightest inkling of understanding when it came to chemistry. And then when I started learning chemistry, bro, I gained so much
Knowledge.
knowledge.
Wait. If it could you right now, currently, today. Now, I'm not saying you have to borrow, like you have access to it. Could you test water right now? And tell
I
me
can
what's
test
in it.
water. Yeah, I can.
So let's do it.
I know how to-
Let's do it. Let's do
I
it
know
on
how to
camera.
test water.
Can we do it
I know
on
how to
camera?
So as you can see right now, I'm in the wilderness near a power plant. So right now I don't have any.
What the
sources
No, no, no.
are you doing?
Wait,
in the
wait, hold on, hold
wilderness
on.
next to
Wait,
the
hold
power
on.
line? Somebody took
I'm
security.
not saying do it now, but can you do
I
it?
pulled over to eat, and then I called y'all. I was like, "Oh wait, these niggas called me."
Wait, would you say? Oh, okay. You just say, can we set up a session?
Yeah, can we set it up so that way you test water? How long would it take?
In your basement with the Spider-Man drawing in the back.
So I want you to understand it's a lengthy process.
Oh, excuses.
It'll probably be a few day
To set it up?
Okay.
Not to
that we
record.
would have to-
No, but you could start it, let it do whatever it do, and then come back to it when it's done.
No, it's
Oh.
not. That's not how science works.
Oh, no editing? Got it.
No, editing works. Yeah. Like we come back to it. Like for example, like
Yeah, follow-ups,
like for
clips.
example, like I'll put the materials aside, and as we're done, and then pick it up from there, and then keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we testing for?
Anything. Just he'll go to you go to your sink, put water from your sink, and test it, and tell me what's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but it has to be compared to something. So grab a bottle of Poland Spring or some shit.
Distilled
So
water.
no.
Or distilled water and test that.
So you have to actually distill the water out, right? First, because the water, once it's removed, you're now left with whatever's left as far as the
And
chemicals.
you're testing that,
Like
right?
when you boil the pee away.
Testing that, yeah.
You ever seen the video of the guy
No.
with the song? It's
No.
so good. He's talking about the smoke coming out. He made a song about it. He goes, "What the hell is this? Does anybody imagine it's just pee that's boiling away?" It's so good. I gotta send it to you later.
We're going to put that in the comments for you guys so you could enjoy boiling pee.
But
Yeah,
you could set it up, right?
You could set it up.
You just gotta you boil the water away, and then whatever things are left behind, you
In the
scrape it off.
petri desk,
right?
you're gonna petri that shit.
And then what do you do when you scrape it off? Is there like a machine?
So now you get into then splitting
The atom.
up the different
That's what I was gonna say too.
compounds that are in.
Uh-huh.
So, then there's further tests. You know what I'm saying? There's things now. You figure out, how much water you had. You collect that. Now you have your samples of what's left from the water, and whatever's left, you're now running tests on. So like now you're going by, there's certain things we do even in the chemistry field. Like we run sense of smell tests. Like see what it might smell like.
You taste it?
And we come up with a hypothesis, right?
Right.
Of what it might be, right? We're like, okay, it smells kind of like an acetone, right? And then we figure out we get a sample of that, whether it be
Residue.
a liquid or whatever residue is left, right? We get the sample and we figure out now we can put boiling points, it's freezing points, it's you know what I'm saying?
And this is how you figure out what it is.
And then you figured out what it is.
Can you do it with light?
You can do it with
Meaning
light.
if I shine light on
The residue.
a residue, if it reflected more blue light than whatever red light, we can detect sort of what kind of chemical is made out of.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna find from this experience. What we're gonna find is that this nigga lives closer to East Palestine than he thought.
Yo.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I've been bathing in this.
It's in the meat.
Freaking Arbys washes their meat in this water.
Oh my god! And I really drove. I'm actually east right now.
He's closer to it.
Yeah, you're closer.
I'm probably
No, but
an hour
I feel like that'd be something interesting to do. Do you have the materials to do it, or do you have to get it from somewhere? Or
He's gotta go to Home Depot.
yeah, could you go to Home Depot and make it? Yes or no?
That's what I'm saying. No, you would. So there are things like
Amazon.
For example, you're gonna do boiling points, right? You're not. So like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? And that's easy to accomplish, right? But if you have something with like a boiling point of like 215 degrees Celsius, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you-
understand, but can you do it?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's the real question. I understand there's a lot involved.
so yes, I can do it, but I can't do it because I don't have the the equipment currently.
There we go. That was the first. That was part of the first question.
Can you make
Now-
any of the equipment?
Yourself?
Is it possible?
Not the
So,
glass
I
jars,
mean,
not the testing
anything-
glasses.
You can buy that crap from Amazon.
This is true.
Just buy whatever you got from Amazon. Just
about
like they
this?
did back in the days, in the 1800s.
Can you make magic mushrooms for me in particular?
It's all going left.
He was supposed to make meth this whole time.
Ah, not the blue one.
He was supposed to.
Not the blue one.
But and that's the crazy part. As soon as I mentioned that I wanted to do chemical engineering, you know how many people assumed I wanted to make meth?
I mean,
I was like,
first of all, has anybody tried meth in this little conference here?
no,
Nope.
I've never done anything
Never
beyond
done that.
weed.
Can you make it though? You think you can make meth?
I never even smoked a cigarette.
Can you make meth?
Can I make? I don't even know what meth consists of.
But if you
For me to
found
make,
out,
if I find out, nigga, if you find out,
I'll text it
can
to you
make-
right now.
It's a drawing that looks like this.
No, I don't.
I don't want the FBI watching this.
Yo, Noel's the type of dude. He just wants to create a criminal.
Nah, he could. I mean,
hold on. So
we could do
what
it.
are you doing with the degree right now?
He only got the degree to prove that nigga wrong, that you could do all things in Jesus Christ.
Did you text him the picture of the degree?
Huh?
Did you even text him the picture of the degree? Like, gotcha. 4 years later.
Oh yeah, I definitely did. And
Did
he
you
sent
write?
me
Did
this-
you did you write? See what
So-
Christ did?
Meanwhile, the
So
guy
let me
opened it, driving his BMW. He's like, bum ass nigga.
Bum ass. Yeah, let me show you what
Selling-
Christ did here. BMW.
Selling crack in Harlem. He's like,
Like,
bum ass nigga. Going-
yeah, funny. No, so that was my thing. I was like, okay, I want to see. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I believe that I can do all things in Christ through Christ who strengthens me, and I'm gonna go towards it. Just you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just show you what's up. So the guy is like 10 years older than me. He's about y'all guys' age. So just like everybody else that was born in the 80s, he talks a lot of shit.
We're the best generation.
You
Talk
guys
about
are
it.
all assholes.
We are though.
It's hard to say
I
that.
hate. I hate that it's true.
The people born in the 70s or that lived through the 70s, they may have a little bit.
There's some runner-ups there.
Maybe they're runner-ups.
There's some runner-ups there.
They got a lot of good stuff going
They
on.
got
in the
some good
70s.
shit too. They popped off. They,
I was about to say, you got the 70s, you got the 60s. Yo, like they were experimenting with psychedelics long before. you
I'm
know?
just thinking about the stuff that they did. Fighting the government with the Vietnam War.
Building-
The music that they made.
Building towers with a screwdriver and a hammer.
No, that was aliens, right? We talked about the last episode.
that was you missed that episode.
That
We're
progression of-
progressing.
yeah.
Tartaria.
Oh, we gotta talk about Tartaria.
What's that?
Man, there's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about. Jeez,
So
Tartaria is going.
Tartaria supposedly
Tartaria.
A
is
city?
Well, technically, it was a civilization of people.
yeah,
Technically,
civilization is what they're saying. But I just feel like Tartaria is so corny. It's such a corny
conspiracy.
conspiracy. Yeah.
It's a fun. The conspiracies are all fun, but
Yeah, it's fun.
some of them are
I
too
think-
far fetched. When people start believing it for real, that's when I start to be like, "Oh no, this has gone too far." we were having fun. What happened? Take it easy.
Like now you're painting your face.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro, take the horns
You're
off.
just fucking
Get out the way.
tattooed. Yeah.
Get out the Senate. Let's go. You're messing up. You're taking it too far.
Tattooed your face. What are you doing?
Yeah. Tartaria is a fun one.
Okay. I gotta look up the. I gotta send me that.
But that's like the TikTok. Remember we were just talking about TikTok, where it's like they say something, and you're like, "Oh my god!" But then when you look into it, you're like, "This is dumb."
Yeah.
It's fun to as a story, as a lore, it's fun.
So a story, whatever it is better.
It's fun.
when it's
yeah.
4 times
But
removed.
when but it's not feasible.
I love the guy on TikTok though. He's like, "Oh, I got your ass."
Yeah, that's one of my favorite guys. I got your ass now.
Wow. I'm just watching between you two dumbasses the influences of TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm so alien to.
But it's fun. My whole feed is all. Well, let's see. I changed it recently. I had to reset it. You know, you can reset your feed, right?
Oh, I thought you said your feet. I was like, he's one of those niggas.
Yeah. No, you could reset your TikTok. I forgot how I did it.
Reset it so that it populates random shit instead of the stuff that you were
Yeah.
already looking into.
Because it was just conspiracy theory nonstop, and I was like,
So
okay,
yeah, I
change
need
it.
to.
I literally,
Okay,
I literally
that's
don't
where we
want-
get this nigga then. Okay, I got
It was just too much. I was
Yeah.
like,
that algorithm. Okay.
So the way I control my algorithm is
I just
by
delete
not liking.
I just deleted it.
I don't like anything. There's not a single video that I put a like button on.
Do you accept cookies every January? I don't.
What?
Every January.
What
Pay,
the
pay
fuck
attention.
do I-
Pay attention. Pay attention. Listen carefully. I know it's hard. Every January, copyrights for every kind of website, every forum, the copyright needs to be updated. So in January, pay attention when you go to the websites that you normally go to. It's going to say, we use cookies. And the copyright, they have to do it every year because it's copywritten for the next year. I never accept the cookies. Always denied. Do you accept the cookies, Mike? You don't even
I'll
remember.
take a cookie. I'll take a.
I'll take a cookie. That's
Oh,
how they
there's
know.
another thing too. I don't get these anymore. I used to get a lot of workout ones, and I don't get them anymore.
Why? Because you working out?
Yeah, I just reset. I was like, all right, I know these.
He said, "Why? Cause you working out."
Well, because I want to get a good form. So I'm like, okay, what's the form for this? Make sure I
Ah.
get the right way. But now I don't get none of those no more. I resetted that crap.
I don't.
Oh, look at this. This is a mountain.
The only I tell you when I watch TikTok. You ready? When y'all niggas send it,
Yeah.
and barely that because I don't like listening to you guys.
But you gotta admit, there'd be some interesting videos.
I love it. I love it. And people make
I
the
love-
most random stuff. I love it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great.
Why haven't you guys gone on live on your own perspective shit?
I just feel like it's been said.
What are you talking about? I did, and I got deleted.
And I'll be the anti-conspiracy guy. And it's just, everybody's going to jump
Bro.
me.
Bro, I got.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting attacked. Because I like the conspiracy theories. I do. I want to listen to like, oh, this is so fun. You know?
But you'll be the guy against it, and everyone's gonna bully
Like, we
you
talking
out.
about the Sasquatch thing last episode?
Yeah.
And I'll be saying
Y'all
that.
remember-
And they're like,
y'all
this nigga
remember-
doesn't believe it. We have footprints. We have fur. And it's like, come on.
Didn't
I don't want to
didn't
argue
I-
with you.
Didn't
Got
I
it.
show you guys that I was going viral because of the vaccine things that I was posting?
I don't know.
Now
I mean, I would believe that you get banned.
You know,
The vaccine erased it from our minds.
Yeah, the vaccine
I
people were like, you
I
can't
could
post
believe I
that.
could believe that. I could believe that.
When we get the right frequency, we start to what is
Yeah,
it called?
RNA
We get Mitch
technology.
McConnell.
Yeah.
We get Connelled. Oh, snap.
We get McConnell.
We get McConnell.
They go like this to your balls
As soon as they touch your hand. Click.
down.
Remember I told you they touched his hand?
He was
But you know, it's like,
Nah, he got a stroke, Bendito.
he did.
So-
He has to
You
go.
felt bad,
so
right?
I did.
I
I thought
felt
he,
bad.
I thought he was having a accident.
I was like, somebody make sure that there were plenty of people behind him.
When I
Like,
first
he
saw it, I
falls.
thought he was having a bowel movement or something, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
I got a fart.
No, I think he was having because you get so old you can't hold it, and I think that's what I thought. Oh my god, he's having an accident. He has to. I gotta get out of here.
and then started crying because he.
And then I thought, oh, maybe he's having a stroke or dementia.
Yo, it does look like he took a shit on himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like almost like he's thinking about like, what I'm gonna do. I'm
What
here
I
in
do,
front of the
what I say,
cameras.
what I do. Wait,
Yeah.
wait until they ask me if I'm okay,
Yeah.
and then
He's like, sir, do you want to get off? He's like, me cagué encima. Me cagué encima. He's just walking. You saw the way he walked away too. He like shuffled. Did it come,
Yeah.
sir? He's
Oh,
like,
because he didn't want it. Oh, he didn't want it to come out of the diaper.
Yeah.
I
That's
am not getting old, son.
that's what I'm saying. The
I
first
am
time I
gonna-
saw it, I was like, did he pee himself or crap himself?
You know he's in his 80s, right?
All of them are.
That's what I'm saying. 80 got to be the cap.
I think a quarter of them are like over 70.
Bro, in his 80s. And then you got this one lady who's in her 90s. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah.
I don't think our
she
parents.
looks like an alien.
I don't think our parents. I don't think the founding fathers intended the niggas to be this old.
Nah.
They gotta let that go.
But it's
son.
like I understand if they were sharp and at a certain age. There's a lot of people that are old that are sharp.
Trump is sharp.
That's what I'm saying. Trump
He's
is sharp.
crazy.
Yeah. But he's not crazy because he's old. He's been crazy.
He
You know what I'm saying? But he's still sharp. He's still sharp.
He's like a perfect, right, on his exam, on his competence exam.
So it's everyone that I
I
asked.
scored the highest score you could ever get. That sounds like something Trump would say. Yeah,
Word.
I got the best score in it. Yeah,
Everyone that I believe,
believe
is
him.
a Trump,
And it's
former
single
Trump
president.
voter that I know of. Everyone that I asked, do they think he's gonna win again? They're like, no.
people that voted for Trump say that.
Everyone that I know that voted for Trump, are like that I know, my little itty bitsy titsy witsy.
Yeah,
There's nobody
you're not
else.
talking to the right people.
There's nobody else. What other option is there?
Do you think Trump is gonna win?
I think Trump has
So
a
can I tell
very
you
strong
why I think he's
possibility.
gonna win?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? Oh, this nigga worships.
Oh, this nigga worships me. He wants to ring in the Antichrist. This guy.
I
Can't
guess.
you tell by the red straw?
I think that. Okay, well, I mean, I've spoken to other people who consider themselves a
So-
supporter
I think he's a strong candidate
that we have right
Now-
now.
compared to the
Now
rest.
we're-
There's nothing.
Now can I discuss my conspiracy theory here?
Here we go.
He's doing the.
Let's see
alien.
what you cooked up. Go, because after this, we out. Go.
Okay,
Tell
so I
us your
think
latest one.
Trump is the Antichrist. And I
What?
think he's going to get reelected and rebuild the third temple, where the abomination of desolation will be committed. And, yeah, I think that that's what we see is happening on paper.
So you think?
So the Democrats were the good guys this whole time, Mike.
So Hillary
No.
should have won.
Big horn that lifts up the little horn, you know what I'm saying? The Democrat is basically helping Trump get reelected by doing all this crazy shit.
And
They
you
put
think
the
Trump
first-
is the Antichrist? I thought you liked him.
He does like him. That's what I told you.
I like
He's
him
ringing
for
the
the
Antichrist.
candidacy, yeah. I like him for the Antichrist candidacy. I think he would be the perfect Antichrist.
I don't know. There's a lot of better options. The Pope is good.
Pope is good.
No, we're
The Pope is the
discussing
one.
somebody who's going to fulfill Jewish prophecy here.
I would put Eric Adams before Donald Trump.
Eric Adams will not win.
It's because
There's
you guys
no
don't
way.
read the Bible. You guys got to remember.
Wait,
Antichrist
hold on.
has
I thought you
fulfill
liked Donald
certain
Trump.
things.
What made you turn on Donald Trump? That's the Arbys right there.
He's good for America. No, I'm just kidding.
But not for Jesus.
But not for Jesus, yeah.
So you're still gonna vote for him?
So I don't think you guys saw the other day. Also, he just received the crown of Israel.
Boss.
You still gonna vote for him?
I don't vote. I don't vote
Oh, he doesn't
Right.
fulfill his civic duties.
in my life. I'm consistent. I've got a consistent track record of. I'm not an. You know what I'm saying?
You don't vote,
Inconsistent.
but you do jury duty.
I never done jury duty in my life.
Somebody get him
I would. That sounds interesting.
to do it.
If you don't know how to get out of jury duty, bro, you're lost. No, I'm just kidding.
I would do it if they came to me like, you want to do jury? I'm like, yeah, put me on the list.
But most of it's like family court.
Whatever it is, I still want to do it. I want to be part of it. You know?
Look, we lost him. Oh damn!
You wouldn't want to do it? It sounds interesting.
To do it?
Yeah, sit down, listen to the story.
Yeah, but that's because you're expecting a whole high profile.
Whatever it is, it could be anything. I want to
This
be
guy-
part of it. What would suck if it's real bad? If it was real big, like some kid killed his mom, or they think
No, most of that shit is civil shit. Oh,
I know,
you
but that's
hit
what
my
I'm saying.
car.
Whatever. Okay, I want to hear the story. Tell me the story. I'm interested.
Entrometido.
I want to be like, okay, I think this guy's right.
Tío,
This
that's
guy's
what I
right.
said.
You know, but if it's something big that's gonna send somebody to jail for life,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want
I
it.
know. Don't put me in charge of that.
Does he get murdered?
Bro,
Well, you don't decide the sentence.
No, but you decide if he's guilty.
Right.
But I mean, if you're in the place, that's part of your civic duty. You know, so you gotta just do it.
And you've never done it.
No, they
I've
questioned.
never
They questioned me for it, and I was like ready to go. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And they didn't pick me as a juror.
I'll never get picked. I finagled the system.
Oh, what'd you do?
Well, I don't know. Well, nobody watches this shit. So my uncle had passed away.
Don't tell me. Forget it. No, don't.
Yeah.
But you should feel like you want it. You should do it though.
No, I'm good.
I feel like as Americans,
For $40 a day, get out of here.
your job. Oh no, you don't have it. My job pays me regular, and I get the 40. Actually, I don't get the 40. I just get the regular pay.
That's right. You can't
Because
double dip.
technically they give me the 40, but my job takes away the 40,
And it gives you the rest.
so I just make whatever. But I mean, it's worth it. It's like being sick.
So,
Let's bring it on. I'm gonna hit the case. Let's go. It's
so
fun.
you guys have been asking me questions. I want to ask you guys a question because I want to clarify something. I really want to know
Dark skin is the mark of Cain. Yeah.
what it is you guys believe and what made you believe that.
As
What
far
is
as
the
aliens?
solid evidence for what made you believe in the route of eschatology that you guys think.
What led us there?
Yeah, to your path of understanding. And why do you dismiss what makes you dismiss other, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know
Yeah.
why I believe something and why I dismiss other things.
I don't dismiss any of them because we're not that smart. It could be anything.
What are you saying? What do you mean we're not?
I don't dismiss any.
I'm an
Possibility?
8, so
Theory?
I don't know.
There's
I don't know what
there's
the
like
Bible is thinking.
four or five different theories of eschatology. I think that there's a possibility that any one of them could be real. So I don't want to dismiss any. So when somebody comes to me and say, "Hey, I believe that we're going to be raptured any day now," or they say, "No, I don't believe in the rapture at all," or they say, "This happened before 70 AD." To me, all those I'm like,
So basically,
that's
you don't,
beautiful.
you
They're
don't
all
have
valid.
your own opinion. But so basically, you don't have your own
I
opinion.
think amillennialism is appealing. There's a few reasons why. I think the main one to me is that it puts Christ as the victor in the end of days, rather than saying raptured and then Satan is taking over the world. And it almost puts him in a loss. And then you have when Jesus says you have two in the field and one be taken away, just like the days
I
of
don't think
Noah.
I
The
don't
ones
think
that
you
were taken away from the water were the bad ones. You know what I'm saying?
The losers.
The losers. So there's a conflict of understanding that one, depending on which
What do
version.
you mean? What do you mean the bad ones were taken away? How do you
So-
know they were bad or good?
So there's a verse that Jesus says, there's two in the field, one will be taken away.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. There's two different ways to look at that. Who's being taken away? Is it
They're doing
the
the
believers or not the believers? Who's being taken away? Because in the days of Noah, the ones that were taken away, are they the ones in the boat that were taken away? Or are they the ones that got taken away by the waves?
Yeah, so we see that they will be taken up in the twinkling of an eye.
But that's not what it says in
Right.
that verse.
I understand what I'm
You're
saying.
right now you're doing what Pentecostals do. They're like, I'm gonna take this verse and this verse and I'm gonna put them together and we're gonna make my theology.
No. I want
What
you to
I'm saying
see-
is
I want
in
you-
this
I'll bring
particular
up a few
verse,
different
this is all it
verses,
is.
Not just one or
That's
two
what I'm
verses.
saying. Do you see what he has his conclusion and now he's building towards it.
Yeah.
When I'm saying I don't want a conclusion, I want to understand what this says, and that's it.
Yeah. Understand what that says.
So don't talk
like,
about no twinkling in the eye because it's not in that verse.
So, well, we see that he was just showing a separation of people were going to occur in that verse.
And
For
that's I
example,
understand that, but I just said that. What I'm saying
that's
is
why I
there's
said,
no
why do you
definition.
assume it was good or bad?
Because
versus-
when they separate the chaff from the wheat, when they throw it up in the air, the chaff gets taken away. The wheat falls
Look,
right back down.
You're doing what you told me not to do.
I'm just telling you. I'm in the same verse though. I'm in the same section of scripture. I'm in the same
So he
section of
said,
scripture.
he said first, the wheat and the tares grow together, right?
Yeah.
He said the angels come and take the wheat and separate it from the tares. So they're the first things that are taken up. Then he takes the shaft, the weeds, and throws them into the fiery shaft and burns them
Yeah,
away.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. What I'm saying is that when they say
So-
taken away, who's taken away? Is the shaft taken away or is the wheat taken away?
The wheat is collected, it says, by the angels.
And then what's the shaft? It's taken away to the fire?
Shaft, the fiery, they're called tares, like the weeds.
Yeah.
They're thrown into the fiery
Yeah.
shaft.
That's what I'm saying.
Fiery shaft.
That's what
So
I'm saying. They're taking away.
No. First,
The wheat is
the
here.
angels-
They're taking away.
Wait a
the
minute.
chaff.
Wait. Step one. The angels take the wheat.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? To pull out the wheat first
Okay.
is what they're doing. Right?
When you pull the wheat out the shot, they're still on it. You have to separate them.
The angels are taking. He said so. In order to let them, he said, in order to separate them, you got to now let them grow together, because now during the day of harvest is going to be easier to separate the wheat from the tares. You understand? He says so.
You're saying the long version of what it took me 2 seconds to say.
Because
I'm
that's what
saying
trying
it
to-
quick because the point I'm trying to get to is that there's two different versions. There's two different ways to look at the scripture. So I don't disregard either one. Again, to me, eschatology is not important.
You prefer to look at just the context of what we're discussing.
Why is eschatology not important to you?
Because whatever happens is going to happen.
So
There's nothing in eschatology that you're building towards. What we build towards today, what we're supposed to do today, we're supposed to do in all versions of eschatology. You understand? So whichever one it is, it doesn't really matter because we're doing the same thing anyway. We're building towards that anyway. We're supposed to preach the gospel to all nations, regardless of what eschatology you believe.
So
it doesn't matter.
So Paul tells Timothy, go and seek sound doctrine, right? Because this is important. This is very important. Sound doctrine. Now, when you consider things like eschatology, right, and you consider Matthew 24:24 when it says, "For false teachers and false Christs will arise, deceiving many," right? And it says how people would be fooled on such a scale that even if possible, the elect would. You understand? Because there's going to be such a false teachings, so many false teachings going on. And we can see this being made even more possible through AI technology, through TikTok, through YouTube, through, right?
Yeah.
But if you consider just the Bible itself and read it for what it is,
we get to the end.
well, in my opinion, I think after, reading this book faithfully every night.
Okay, wait, hold on. So wait,
so you're saying, Noel, you're saying that there's no point in studying it because we get to
I'm
the end.
not saying there's no
anyways.
point in studying it. I'm just saying
It results in the
doesn't
end.
really matter what version you believe in.
Of how it goes down.
Of how it goes down. It's
And
not
as- just
important.
for-
It doesn't separate Christianity into different religions.
New SMS from
Delete it. Oh my God.
So I'll give you an example.
Got in trouble.
If you believe that Jesus is the brother of Satan, that separates you from Christianity. You become a different religion at that point. You're no longer Christianity. You're something else.
Because of that eschatology.
No, because of that theology in general.
Okay.
for a phone.
So in Christians, we don't believe that Jesus and Satan are brothers, but Mormons do.
All right.
So because they believe that core theology, that separates them. Regardless of what eschatology you believe, you're still a Christian. It doesn't matter. So I give you another example within Christianity is: do you think babies should be baptized, or do you think adults should be baptized?
But we're concerning
doesn't
ourselves
matter.
with end times.
Wait. Can I explain
What I'm saying, it doesn't
something
matter.
important?
I mean, I think
All
it's
right, so-
adults, but if you're
So let me
baptized
explain
babies,
why I feel like it may matter.
all right, yeah.
So how
I
the
think
world ends to you doesn't matter.
No, what
At
I'm-
the end of the day, we're going to be taken away before anything bad happens. So none of it.
Right,
We're
so
gone right
we're
away.
still-
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All the theology.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we know we're dealing with an antichrist who is casted into the lake of fire along with the false prophet. So we see a specified antichrist along with the false prophet
Nero, yeah.
being casted into hell. So no, wouldn't have been Nero. Nero did not fit the
Nero's in heaven.
historical
He just said he's not in the lake of fire.
It's bad theology.
You just
to
said
use
it.
Nero. Nero is just the story that compilation of how they came to that conclusion was bad theology.
How did they come to it?
Because history had not taken place yet.
How
You
did it
understand?
happen? How did they get to that theology? Because I know how they got to that theology.
So yeah, early Christianity was flawed. Early Christians had flaws.
Well, how did they come to the theology? It's the number of the name that matches
The number of the name, yeah,
666.
through numerology. There's other ways that they
No,
came
it's
up
not
with.
numerology. It's not numerology.
It's literally to determine Neuro's name.
It's
is
in Hebrew, the letters mean numbers. They're letters,
right.
right?
Numerology.
So if you add them
Yeah.
together, it literally makes 666. It's the only ruler.
So
Yeah.
it's math.
It's not numerology. You're not coming up with anything special.
And there's
So it's
many
algebra.
things
And Nero's the one that was there when 70 AD got destroyed. He was killing Christians.
For example,
He was the
look at,
one
for example,
killing Christians in the beginning.
Bastard.
and so was Paul. But
Bastard, yeah.
look at the internet, for example. www. Whatever, right? www. W is the sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is
Good.
Vav. Vav, right? Which is 666 as well. So if we utilize
But the number you're saying
Got him.
You're saying 666, but the Bible is 666.
bro, that's the thing. 6 is a sequence, right?
You're
But
doing
when
numerology.
most
I'm just saying a
sequences
number.
are- yeah, but
666.
what do you think?
You take
Okay,
Nero's
and
name,
how do you think?
you take the letters, and you
How
add
do
them
you
together,
think-
it's 666.
How do you think 666 is written in Hebrew?
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Now it becomes ignorance coming out of your mouth because I'm literally explaining to you.
What is it then? You know it. Go ahead, tell me. What is it?
It would
666 in
be
Hebrew is...
written as Vav.
No. You said 666 is va va va. What's 666?
Va 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 va.
It would be written. It would be written as Vav. Excuse me. I'm saying the numbers that would be together
That would give you.
in number. I don't know how to say the number. I don't know how to count in.
Exactly what I'm telling you, but you said it was ignorance, but you also can't do it.
Dun,
I'm saying.
dun, dun,
But
dun.
My intelligence,
I
I think,
don't-
is peaking.
I'm
You're
showing
getting
you.
at 3.5.
I'm showing you that it's going to be written as Vav.
Okay,
It's-
but wait, hold on. We're going to deep
Sidetrack.
into the
Let's
weeds.
go back to the aliens.
Why does this matter? That's the real question.
So this matters because now we are understanding that a certain historical event has to occur.
Wait, stop. You're going deep. When in your theology, in your eschatology, do the Christians get raptured before any of this happens?
So
Yes,
Christians
that was a
get
yes. I'm going to
raptured.
take that heavy breathing as a yes.
Christians, yeah. So Christians get raptured. We will be getting raptured before the tribulation.
So none of this
period.
matters to you personally, basically. This
In
is just
all reality, no.
so
Because
he's saying what I'm saying.
Which is
It's not important to us
does
as a people.
matter though.
It matters to
What
everybody else.
matters,
I feel
though-
bad for them. They're gonna have to figure this
Right,
out.
but the
But
reason
to
why I'm
me-
explaining to you why it matters though. It matters because the people are going to be led astray by such a large number that to not allow, for example, you have certain sects of Christianity who don't believe in the necessity of preaching the gospel. For
Those are
example.
not Christians. You're confusing cults.
So are you saying that
you're
by
confusing cults and Christianity?
Are you
They're
saying
different.
that by knowing this you can bring someone to the feet of Jesus by explaining to them the shit and how it's gonna go down?
So
You can scare them
there's
into the
many
faith?
people I've led to the gospel because they were on the conspiracy side of whether it be YouTube, TikTok, and I brought them back to the understanding of why it's a conspiracy.
Through the eschatology you can bring salvation.
Yeah, through the end time teaching. Paul did it. Paul taught that Jesus was coming back and that people needed to repent.
Every single eschatology says the same thing. Jesus is coming back and you need to repent.
Every single eschatology says that
Premillennium,
repent.
postmillennium, amillennium.
Right?
Is there
Dispensationalism?
eschatology in Muslims?
I understand, but now when we're discussing
I don't know.
history, right, and how it's actually playing out, we can see now, in fact, we are leading towards a situation where we're seeing the rise of false prophets. We're seeing the rise of an antichrist, right? Because in order for the third temple to even come about, that's influenced politically, we know, through the antichrist. There's so many different things that are being fulfilled right now. Matter of fact, Israel becoming a nation again in May 14th, 1948 had to have happened in order for these things to even be an idea or even and it's no coincidence that we're precisely 2,000 years later from when Christ was resurrected from the cross. You know, we're 2,000, so precisely 2,000 years ago Jesus would have been alive. You understand? At this time, and from 2023 to 2,000 years ago,
So
which
3.
2000 and it would be 23, right? 2,000 years ago, right? It would be the year 23. He would have been alive, walking the earth,
Chilling.
making
For another 10
tables.
years.
He'd have been making
So
tables.
you think the apocalypse is going to happen in 2033?
So what I'm saying
Ooh.
is this: it
Right?
is the fact that
10
we
years.
are looking at 2024, where the people of Israel are going to make their first sacrifice in 2,000 years since the destruction of the temple in 70 AD.
They've been making sacrifices every year, bro.
No, not like this. They have not made a sacrifice in Jerusalem. They have not made a sacrifice collectively in Jerusalem, like it's prophesied in the Bible that there would be a unity that occurs in Jerusalem.
Well, they do it in Brooklyn every year. So I'll tell you
Brooklyn
right
is not Jerusalem.
Flatbush
every
Avenue.
year.
Bro,
Trust me, I got the
Brooklyn is
receipts.
not Jerusalem, and we're discussing at a specific location.
All right. Anyway, the point is, I think we're getting lost in the weeds again.
No, I'm not. getting
How
lost.
was it? How was it important? How was it important?
He just said that by learning how it goes down, you can educate the unbelievers on how it's going to go down in the hopes or prospects that they would come to the feet of Jesus and repent.
Yeah, because there are some people, you got to realize, that are going to hear what you're going to say, right? And they're still going to deny what you're saying. But hypothetically, if you've been raptured, right, and they're left behind, and they're like, whoa, Noel actually just told me that this would happen.
If the rapture happens and they still don't believe, there's no hope for them.
So, no, that's not true. That's not true. There is a hope for the people who are left behind, and it says that basically they'll be preaching
I'm
the
saying
gospel
though,
to the point of their
if the
heads
Muslims
being
had a belief like that and they got raptured and I got left behind and I watched them get raptured, I'd be like, oh, they were right.
Yeah, and what he's saying is that by learning these things ahead of time, it will prepare them for their duty of spreading the gospel after the fact.
during
Listen,
the tribulation
that there
period.
was-
If it happened,
Yeah.
there's nothing nobody told me before this that's not going to be like, I got to learn that book. Because it just happened. Regardless of who told me what.
Or you're saying that that the need for those niggas are pointless because after witnessing what just happened, they'll come to the feet
You'd
of
be
Jesus
dumb.
regardless.
You'd be dumb not to believe.
You'll be dumb.
Yeah, you'd be dumb not to
But
believe.
we both
But
know
that's
that
what I'm
that we both know that the rapture wouldn't be perceived as a Christ thing. It would be
It's gonna
perceived
be a
as an
UFO.
alien thing. Welcome to the basement.
Believe the UFO.
Squeeze your butt cheeks because you're gonna get alien raped, and that's
Project Bluebeam.
Blue Beam Project.
Let the aliens abduct you. Just let it happen.
Don't
Just
be fooled.
breathe deeply. Look up in the sky.
concerning.
Open. Just take you. Your clothes are going to be left behind, by the way.
Well,
Aliens
is
don't take
not-
clothes. So
They don't need your clothes.
they don't need your clothes. That's why they're all naked when we see them.
That's why we go into a glorified body when we're raptured.
Heaven's temporary.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. You're
I
fucked.
recommend the movie Left Behind.
Don't watch that.
Oh God! On that note, we out of here. Go back home.
Watch
nigga.
Man from Earth.
Peace.
Learn who Jesus is.
We out. If you enjoyed this episode, check out this episode right here. Remember to hit subscribe and leave a comment below. Check us out at thebasementny.com.
With family living in the lower deck, I won't say names, but I was lame and I was spewing disrespect. Turn to God to disinfect. That's worth to Trump. Now let's inspect to interject on what the youngest spitting. I'm spitting for where the sacred text.